Pow, and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. My name is, of course, Dan W. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. Now, today's video isn't really a news video. It's more of me just talking about all the reveals that we have had, as this weekend was San Diego Comic-Con. So obviously Hasbro released lots of news of upcoming Marvel Legends that I just want to sort of talk about, speculate, and give you my opinions on. So obviously I wasn't in San Diego. I was stuck in the UK. So shout out to every single person that was actually at the event, constantly taking pictures, because I was at home with my Instagram, my Twitter and my Facebook, just constantly refreshing, craving for some of these reveals, and thankfully there is a lot. So without further ado, let's get into it. No particular order, I'm just going to get straight into my list in front of me, and let's start with the Walgreens exclusives. So obviously already we have the Invisible Woman this year, Sue Storm, and we are getting her brother Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, very, very soon in Walgreens. I've already pre-ordered mine here in the UK. So obviously we're expecting to get Mr. Fantastic, Ben Grimm. So they did show Mr. Fantastic, and I'll throw up a picture here. He comes with interchangeable arms, so you can have him just standing normal, and he also comes with interchangeable bendy arms. So unlike the Miss Marvel that we got earlier this year, where her arms didn't really articulate, this Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards, his arms do bend, so that's really good for posing and whatnot. He also comes with the ultimate nullifier, which I thought was pretty funny. And they said that Ben Grimm is coming, so the Thing is coming, but they had no pictures, no time scale of when that's going to come. They did say that Medusa from the Inhumans would also be a Walgreens exclusive. And now this Medusa was originally a part of a San Diego sort of Thanos box set, maybe 2014, don't quote me. But this is a re-release. She hasn't got the high heels anymore because obviously they've heard our complaints about we can't pose our female figures with the high heels. So yeah, that was interesting. But obviously the Inhumans are getting their own TV show. It gets released in IMAX in September. So obviously it's no surprise that they are going to throw a few Inhumans at us now that they're going to be in the mainstream's eye a little bit more. So yeah, they did say the Thing is coming. They didn't mention anything about Silver Surfer, even though it has already been seen in some Walgreens computers. So it's no doubt that's coming as well. So Mr. Fantastic confirmed, Medusa confirmed, the Thing confirmed, but no time scale of when it's coming, and they never mentioned nothing about Silver Surfer. So that's your Walgreens exclusives. They also said the GameStop exclusive is going to be the Back to Black Deadpool. Now this was the first figure revealed on preview night, and a lot of people, including myself, tweeted it as a Venom Pool, but obviously we were wrong. It's the Back to Black Deadpool, sort of the symbiote taking over Deadpool. So you can Google that. I'll throw up some pictures. So yeah, that's the Back to Black Deadpool, and it's basically repaints and reissues, but it's still nice nevertheless. Those swords did make me think maybe we're going to get a Psylocke reveal later this weekend, but it didn't happen, unfortunately. But it doesn't mean it's not coming. So yeah, Back to Black Deadpool is a GameStop exclusive. Very exciting for myself. I love army building, and those Hydra agents are a pain in the ass to get, and now they sneakily revealed a Hydra 2-pack. Now they had a massive diorama in the middle of the showroom floor, and it did have a couple of custom figures that looked like Hydra agents, but including myself, when I seen them I just thought they were just customs thrown in the display, but they teased us because they were actual Easter eggs, because they are releasing a Hydra 2-pack. Again, it's just reissues of the previous Hydra agent, and then it looks like the nuke body has been repainted and whatnot, but apparently the pack comes with 3 interchangeable heads for each figures plus weapons and whatnot. So apparently this box set is jam-packed full of interchangeable parts and accessories, so we can army build like crazy. That's going to be a Toys R Us exclusive, so that means it's going to be a pain in the ass for me to get. So yeah, look out for that. Hydra 2-pack is coming. Also very excitingly, they released an Amazon exclusive 4-pack of the comic version Defenders. So that's Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Daredevil, and Jessica Jones in her more dual outfit. If you did watch the Jessica Jones show on Netflix, she they did have a little Easter egg showing that dual costume, and that was the original costume from the comics when she was in the Avengers, I think, way back in the day. So yeah, that's great. That's an Amazon exclusive Defenders 4-pack. The packaging looks great as well with the comic style front. Opens up, you can see all 4 of the characters in the box. That's an Amazon exclusive coming later this year, hopefully. Obviously, The Defenders gets released on Netflix on the 18th of August, so can't wait for that. All right, let's get into some of the actual official waves. Now, this one was interesting. I'm not that excited about it, but a lot of collectors are, and it is the vintage Marvel Legends wave. Now, it is paying homage to the 1990s Toy Biz figures where they were just single-carded figures, and in that wave they slowly revealed them throughout the weekend, starting off with Spider-Man and Captain America at the Hasbro breakfast on Saturday morning. Later they showed the Punisher. Apparently now he has trigger fingers and he has interchangeable head with a red bandana, so it's basically a reissue of the Walgreens exclusive Punisher we got, but different painted bandana, trigger fingers, and also a different colour bazooka. I don't think it's the same bazooka that we got, but nevertheless, just a reissue. All of these are basically reissues with a tiny few paint decos. The Pizza Spider-Man is a nice re-release though, because a lot of people found it hard to get that figure. So all those scalpers are going to be gutted to see the Pizza Spider-Man is getting re-released. We're getting a nice Iron Man as well, which is a sort of reissue of that Epic Heroes one from back in 2012, but with changed articulation on the legs, which is a nice classic Iron Man. We're also getting, they also revealed at the panel, we're getting a Black Widow, comic version Black Widow, and also a Wolverine. The same Wolverine that we got in the X-Men wave, so it's on the brown costume, but we do get an interchangeable unmasked head, which I think was nice as well. So that's the vintage line. They're going to come on this new packaging. Obviously, I'm throwing up pictures so you can see. Trying to encourage you to buy 2, one to open, one to save. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do about that yet. If I've already got a figure in my collection that I'm happy with, I don't really see the point of buying it again personally, but it is nice for nostalgic sake. But in the 1990s, I was a baby, so I did not collect then. But yeah, let's get into some other waves that I am going to be buying, and this is the first Spider-Man wave of 2018, so it's very likely that we'll get it in probably November, December time as previous waves like the Sandman and the SpiderMan. We always get those. The first wave of 2018 is a Spider-Man wave, but we always get it at the end of the previous year. And this is what I'm excited about. It is the Lizard Builder figure. They actually confirmed it, a classic Lizard Builder figure, and it looks great. It's got his jacket on, articulated tail, massive tongue. It does look really, really good. Another figure in that wave, which has now been made official, all brand new sculpt, is Mysterio, another classic villain. If you're like me, you're a massive fan of the Rogues Gallery that Spider-Man has because of the animated series way back in the day, and these two are must-gets for me, the Lizard Builder figure and Mysterio. They both look great. They didn't reveal what was under Mysterio's fish sort of dome, but they did say that it was really good, so maybe an unmasked head is under there, I don't know. We didn't find out, but it has got some nice effects pieces as well. Also in that wave, officially shown at the con and revealed to be in that wave, was Gwenpool, which is a funny figure. She got a nice backpack, which is like a penguin backpack, comes with interchangeable hands, interchangeable heads, and also a mobile phone, I believe, and obviously katanas as well. So that was interesting. We get another symbiote. We get the Lasher symbiote. So this is the green one. Again, this is just a repaint, reissue of previous figures, but still, if you're a collector of the Spider-Verse, and no doubt you're going to be getting that Lasher figure. We got a Spider-Punk as well with like a guitar, spiky heads, jacket. A lot of people have been customizing one of them, so they're going to like that added to their Spider-Verse. So those were the only figures revealed as part of that wave, but the other figures that were rumoured haven't officially been announced or shown, but these are the ones that were rumoured: Demogoblin, Prowler, Spider-Man Noir, and another Spider-Woman. So there's going to be another 2 figures revealed in that wave at other cons later in the year, they've said. Let's hope for a Spider-Man Noir and a Prowler. I don't really want a Demogoblin, and I don't get what other Spider-Woman they're going to give us. So let's, fingers crossed, it's Spider-Man Noir and Prowler, but they are just rumours, nothing officially announced. There's still 2 figures for that first Spider-Man wave to be announced, but it is a Build-A-Figure Lizard, which is great. Next wave that we'll talk about is the Deadpool wave. Now, a lot of people were speculating that we wasn't going to get an X-Men wave, we were just going to get a this Deadpool wave. But no, we're getting both, which is great. So the Deadpool wave, the first Deadpool wave of 2018, we're going to get a 90s style Deadpool, 90s style Cable from the X-Force comics. Rob Liefeld was tweeting them like crazy, so I'm glad he's a fan. And we get a more comic modern version of Domino, which is the first time we've had her in a long time, so it's great to see that. Later revealed in the weekend, we're also part of that wave with Deathlock, that comes with a massive gun, which is really good. That's going to be great for using with maybe look like the Crossbones gun from that San Diego Thunderbolts pack way back in the day. It might be that, I'm not too sure, but nevertheless the gun looked great. We haven't had a Deathlock in years, so nice updated figure. And we also get an X-23 in an X-Force costume. They did confirm that she isn't going to have her toe sort of blades, but still she does look good if you're a fan of X-23. And they did tease and say that the Deadpool builder figure was not Strong Guy, because obviously they said they're aware of all those rumoured lists, but they said it is not Strong Guy. They didn't say what it was, but we can confirm the Deadpool builder figure is not Strong Guy. Obviously, they've still got a couple of other figures to reveal in that wave. They were rumoured to be maybe an X-Force Deadpool, which it could be very likely since we're getting an X-Force X-23, and also Padlin as well, which I'm not too sure off the top of my head who he is, but they were the other figures rumoured to be in that wave, and there are still a couple more figures for that wave to be revealed, including the builder figure. So until we see packaging or Hasbro tell us, we don't know what the Deadpool wave is. Also talking about next year, we're going to be getting those riders. Well, they didn't officially call them riders, but nevertheless, I've been dying to get some vehicles for Marvel Legends for the dios and for displays, and finally it is happening. They first revealed we get Black Widow with her sort of bike. They said she's going to have interchangeable head as well. A male figure can also fit on the bike, so that's going to be really, really good. All brand new sculpt for the Black Widow figure. And then later in the weekend, they did of course show off the Ghost Rider figure. Now they couldn't have a Rider's Wave without a Ghost Rider figure, so we got a Ghost Rider on his bike. They said the flames on the bike do come off. The skull on the front of the bike does come off as well. So yeah, that looked great as well. It looks like a reissue of the previous Ghost Rider from the Rhino wave with a few different paint details, but still a lot of people didn't get that figure, and it comes on its bike. That does look really impressive, and they're both going to be single packed as a figure and a bike at about $40, so probably even more for us in the UK, probably about 50 quid because of imports, which is going to be fun. But I wonder how many more Riders they're going to release. Again, it's not officially called Riders, but they did say more are coming. Maybe in the vehicles we get a Professor X in his hover chair, maybe, because it is a vehicle. They didn't say they're all going to be bikes, they said it was sort of vehicle wave, so who knows what we're going to get, but they did say they're coming next year and more details will be released soon. So a vehicles sort of wave next year, very exciting. Also next year they teased the Black Panther movie wave. Obviously we're going to get movie figures, but they couldn't really show any. They did tease a few little pictures, but you couldn't tell who they were. Obviously we're going to get a movie accurate Black Panther, but they did confirm and show off Black Bolt, another Inhuman to go along with the new Medusa. So we're going to get a Black Bolt. I think he's got a couple of interchangeable heads. He's got his wings in the classic costume. They're not wings, but you know what I mean. And then we also get another Namor. The Namor, and it's more classic. I think it's his first appearance look where he's just got his trunks on. He's got a bearded face. I think he comes with two heads, but they didn't show pictures of both. But those two are the comic version figures that are going to be part of this Black Panther wave. So I'm guessing we're going to get at least 3 movie figures. They didn't say what the builder figure was, but maybe 4 movie figures. Those 2 are the comic figures. Who knows? Who knows? Lots of speculation to be had, but the costumes do look great from all of the Black Panther characters that we've seen in the trailers and the pictures in Entertainment Weekly. So they can pick any character from that film and it will look great in figure form. Moving on to the Avengers wave next year, they only released Songbird and confirmed Songbird. She was a fan favourite vote from previously last year, I think, and or this year, I can't remember, but she is going to be in part a comic version figure in an Avengers wave next year. They even said at the panel that there's going to be an Infinity War wave, but they hardly know anything about the film yet, so they didn't tell us any more details, but guaranteed to get movie figures for Infinity War, the biggest Avengers film to date. We're gonna get movie figures. Rumored to be in that wave, obviously, were Iron Man, Captain America, Vision, maybe another Spider-Man in his new costume. If you've seen Homecoming, you know what I'm talking about. Also, other figures in that wave that were sort of rumored were King Cobra to go along with your Serpent Society, so maybe that will come. But the only one officially confirmed in the first Avengers wave of 2018 was Songbird. But we're gonna be getting some movie figures. Rumoured Build-A-Figure is Thanos with his Infinity Gauntlet. They did show a picture of Thanos in his Infinity Gauntlet, but that's all they showed. They didn't say what it was. They didn't say it was a Build-A-Figure, single pack figure. We don't know. But we're definitely going to be getting a new Thanos and his Infinity Gauntlet next year. Let's hope it's an interchangeable Infinity Gauntlet so it's not constantly on his hand. Let's hope it's a movie version. Personally, for me, I've already got the comic Thanos, so I hope we get a movie MCU Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. That'd be great. Also revealed and shown, they have confirmed that next year we are going to be getting another X-Men wave. They didn't show any figures. I was hoping for a Gambit, a Psylocke or something like that, but we didn't get any figure reveals apart from the Build-A-Figure. The Build-A-Figure for the X-Men wave next year is going to be a brand new Apocalypse. Now, Apocalypse is one of the biggest villains. Obviously, we've just had the Age of Apocalypse film, so a lot of people thought that was going to be the Build-A-Figure last year, and instead we got Warlock. But yeah, very exciting to get a brand new Apocalypse in Build-A-Figure form. They said it's about 8 inches, so I imagine it's a bit bigger than the recent Colossus, but still, that's great. Didn't show what any of the figures were, but it is great to know we're going to be getting a Deadpool and an X-Men wave next year, so exciting times. Also, I thought I'd quickly mention as well that the 12-inch, they did show off. Obviously, they had the they had 2 Deadpools that are going to be different repaints. One's an X-Force. Can't remember what the other one was, but I'm not too bothered about them. I think that's a little bit lazy, just repainting the Deadpool 12-inch figures. But they did show off a very, very nice 12-inch Wolverine in a yellow and blue costume with interchangeable head and battle armored pieces for his shoulders and his blades as well. Look really, really good. So we're getting a 12-inch comic Wolverine, and obviously they already showed this earlier this week at D23 that we're going to get in a movie version 12-inch Black Panther. Now the movie and the comic versions are very similar, so maybe that's why they've done it that way. Or maybe we're going to be getting 12-inch MCU figures soon. Who knows? I'd rather keep it 6-inch. But yeah, who knows, who knows. And obviously the Daredevil is the San Diego exclusive this year, which I'm very tempted to get. It does look very nice because I have been, basically I've got the recent SpiderMan, Iron Man and Captain America 12-inch figures in my room, still in the packaging. I told myself I wasn't going to start buying that wave, that sort of line, but I did it because I'm an idiot. But these do look very good as well, so I'm probably going to be tempted to buy them as well. So yeah, I've probably forgot something because there was a lot of reveals. Hopefully I threw up plenty of pictures for you to have a look at. So exciting times for us Marvel Legends collectors in the future. Again, my favourite reveals from the weekend were probably Mysterio and the Build-A-Figure for Lizard. I love my Spider-Man Rose Gallery. So yeah, exciting time. Still a little bit good. We didn't get an Infinity War trailer. I've seen some little leaked ones on Instagram, but I'm gutted. I wanted to see an Infinity War trailer, but the new Thor Ragnarok trailer looks really good as well. Gutted we didn't see Black Panther footage, but I have no doubt we're going to be getting a new Black Panther trailer very soon anyway. So Marvel, if you're watching, I have no idea why you would be watching, but if you are, release that Infinity trailer. Pretty pleased with a cherry on top. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'm going to shut up because I always talk too much. But let me know in the comments below, what were your favourite reveals from San Diego Comic-Con? What were you hoping for? What did we get that you wanted? Yeah, let me know. Communicate with me in the comments below. As always, my name's been Dan W. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, tell a friend, and I will see you on the next one. Pow.